This video is going to show you how the worship of Baal or Baal in the Olympics to the skies above our head, every country in the world, it's been going on way longer than you realize. Did you know by 2052, half of all the people who experience wildfires will live in the South? Were you aware as of July 24th, 2024, there were over 430 fires burning in British Columbia? As of July 17th, 2024, the Haleakala fire in Maui was only 80% contained. Hello everybody, welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. Yes, I started off asking you questions out of curiosity if you knew any of those facts, right? I find it very odd that right now the projection is by 2052, the majority of people that will face wildfires will be living in the South. Well, that's where I am, folks. Southeast Louisiana, to be exact. Now, of course, what you're hearing is that it is all climate change, a thirsty environment, drought, lack of rain, and then 2 to 5 years following wildfires, extreme flooding is the next thing you get to contend with. Now, the really interesting thing to me is that they leave out the fact that aluminum and barium are two of the most favored elements, you can call them, from the periodic table that they like to use in geoengineering situations. Now, a very astute and aware person on my channel wrote this comment. Sam, are you aware that barium on the periodic table is Ba? Aluminum on the periodic table is Al. Put them together, it's Baal or Baal. So we know from the Bible that Baal was a false god, one that the Israelite children tended to turn to when they got angry with God. Now, from mythology and from what I could find, Baal was also the god of lightning, rain, and thunder. And he is still worshipped in places like Lebanon when they say that their plants are not man-watered, but Baal-watered. So they worship him for bringing the rains. Now, here is something that is extremely important for you to understand. Baal lost his battle to Moloch, the lord of death and sterility. There would be 7 long years of drought. Basically, no rain. So now we're dealing with 2 false gods, one of death and sterility, and one of rain and thunder. I want you to think about how the information I've been bringing to you in my videos lately, right? This is a spiritual warfare, folks. We are in a battle. Look at the Olympics. Who did they worship? Baal. And what did it do? In the middle of their opening ceremony, it poured rain. And did anyone happen to hear what the First Lady of the United States said? It was amazing. Oh my God, I have no words. She was worshiping at the feet of Baal along with everybody that is participating in the Olympics this year. Guys, this is the entire world practicing for the coming of the Antichrist. You all heard the rumors of the mockery of the First Supper. Why I say I'm not talked about it. Why do I need to? Like, I have not watched 1 second of this year's Olympics because I don't want to worship at the feet of Baal. Let's be honest. It's just a bunch of humans running around doing stuff. I've got better things to do with my time. But you need to understand. Here we are with NASA one more time with their symbology. What 2 favorite elements do they put in the stratosphere when they are geoengineering? Aluminum and barium. Put them together, the name is Baal. What is Baal the false god of? Rain and thunder. This is not an accident, folks. So I need you to hit the like button, the subscribe button. Make sure you're still subscribed. We are seriously being shadow banned. We are in a fight against evil. Not only did they remove the money from our channel, they removed the site where we could sell our t-shirts and candles and everything else they took the store down. They have come at us every which way but loose, but I will not stop bringing you guys the truth. So when you're looking at all these signs and symptoms of climate change, you have to ask the question, what in the hi-ho's going on, folks? Let me tell you, climate change is real, and it is man-made, but it's not you, and it's not me. They have been spending the last 80 years playing in the stratosphere above our heads and doing things that you and I would be totally against if we truly understood what they're doing. I thought about what I could do a video on tonight because you guys know August 1st is almost here and Steve and I fly out for our mission trip to Maui. Now, for the ones new to our channel, you might be saying, why are you going on a mission trip to Maui? Well, Maui's ripe for the harvest. The people there have been stepped on. Their land has officially been stolen. Their homes have been burnt, and they have been lied to repeatedly by local, state, and federal officials. We are going to Maui to do a couple of things. First, we're going to meet the king of Hawaii, the gentleman who the palace and the governor's mansion that Governor Green lives in, both of those are in his name. We're going to meet the man who should be sitting on the throne, and we're going to allow him to use this platform to speak his truth. Whatever that truth is, it is not up to me, okay? We're also going to participate in the memorials for the fire victims of the August 8th, 2023 fire. We have been collecting money for the last 2 months to pass out to the fire victims. By the way, if you have not donated your $1, your $10, your $100, or your $1,000, here's our Cash App. And if you look in comments, we're going to list the different ways that you can donate. Guys, when 51,000 people put $1 together, it's not just $1 anymore, is it? It's $51,000. A lot of people are asking questions like, can't they fight this? You know, where they've drawn the coastal line in Maui along Lahaina, the beach, and said, okay, anybody this close to the water can't put their house back, can't put their business back, we're just going to take your land. Can't they fight that? Sure they can, folks, with money. That's what we all seem to forget. You have to have attorneys for all this, and it doesn't come cheap, especially when everything you had was burned. You've been bounced around from rental to rental, and now all of that's coming to an end, and you're still paying mortgage on a house or business that's no longer there. But this video, I really wanted to just kind of hone in on what's going on right now in North America and Canada. Guys, this fire season has been off the chain. And I don't know where I've been. Maybe my head's been under a rock, but I didn't know that there are 3 fires that started in 2013 in Canada that are still burning today. Let me tell you something. The reason these fires are so bad is the aluminum and the barium in our atmosphere. Okay? I'm almost done with the book, folks. I am praying, Leslie, our newsletter editor, is praying that we will have this book available for you guys sometime before October. Okay? Because I'm telling you what, somebody needed to write the book that she and I wrote. What I'm finding is, yeah, cloud seeding's bad, but let's not even focus on that, because you do have to have some understanding of physics as well as chemistry to really understand what's going on with cloud seeding, because some of it, like when you're just seeing jets up there, some of that is just, it's not a chemtrail, it is a cone trail. There is a big difference, folks, in cloud seeding and just seeing the crisscrossing going on in the sky. Nobody jump down my throat. I'm being very serious, okay? Something else is cloud seeding, to me, is a minimum of what we need to be concerned about. It's truly the geo-engineering. It is things like this: putting reflective chemicals in the ocean to reflect the sun back at itself. It's going up and putting silver oxide and aluminum in the stratosphere to reflect the sun back at itself. There's a lot of problems with that. But what most upsetting to me, I knew our current administration in the White House was dirty, and I knew America was obviously last. But to see this, an official whitehouse.gov page where our sitting president is like, yeah, look, for the next 4 years, we're going to fund it. Yeah. I mean, does anybody else feel like they're living in the Twilight Zone? Yeah, I know, guys. Look, I love y'all with all my heart. Maui is right around the corner. Row with me, folks. We have got to start taking a stand. We have got to get our heads out of our heinies. We have got to get up off our blessed assurances, and we have got to fight. And Maui is the hill I'm going to die on. Maui's where I'm going to make my fight. That's going to be the beginning. That first trip did something to me. It did something to me. A year later, I'm writing a book because of what I learned there. It has been a journey, folks. And a lot of you have been here with me for a solid year, rowing with me. And oh my God, I love you guys. I have the best platform on YouTube. I don't care about, oh, I've got 500,000. I've got 1 million subscribers. I know some of you personally. We have become friends. We've done Zooms together. You've written me letters. I answer your phone calls. My platform is different. We are a family here. For some people, that's not what you want. That is not what you want. You want to YouTube and pop on, get your information and pop back off. That's not us, folks. Here, we're about making a difference in the world. So I'm asking you guys, make a difference with me. I love all of you so much. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Good night, folks.